The movie's starting! Welcome to another episode of the Movie is Starting podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris.
I'm your other host, Jeremiah.
And today we are joined by...
the Power Metal Gamer! Where did he
all the way from Ireland.
Wow, yeah, it's probably much later there than it is here, I'm assuming. So thank you for staying.
Oh shit, yeah, it's just about to hit midnight. It's 1 minute to midnight, sir!
Thanks for staying up late for us, I guess.
We greatly appreciate it.
I should be in my bed masturbating to sleep.
Oh, noes!
While a leprechaun sprinkles his magic on my balls.
So, the movie we're going to be watching today is an 80s classic?
I'd say it was pretty classic.
It's a cult classic from 1986, sir.
Yeah, it's called Cobra.
Yeah, and, criminals are the disease, and he's the cure.
So, Power Metal Gamer picked that movie for us to watch today, and
fuck yeah!
Why are we watching Cobra today, sir?
We're watching Cobra because it's like one of the best movies of the 80s. I love Sylvester Stallone. I love his whole badass style, like one of these vigilante cops that goes around kicking ass and tearing people's t-shirts and shit off.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot.
Can you remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's actually, when we get there, I'll point it out, too. There's a huge blaring mistake in that
continuity
scene.
error?
Well, no, not continuity, just more of like a technical error, which we'll get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
So when I first seen this movie back in, I think I seen it when I was around 8, so it came out 10 years after the movie I seen it, so I was 8 when I seen it first, and I absolutely adored it, man. It was fantastic. And do you know that this movie is actually based loosely off a book?
Yeah, it was Fair Game, which is also ended up being turned into a movie, which was
in '95, with Cindy Crawford
yeah.
and one of the Baldwin brothers.
Yeah, and Salma Hayek is in that too.
Oh,
yeah,
Wonder
really?
Tits.
Yeah, I'll say.
But yeah, I remember watching this. I want to say we didn't rent it. I want to say we watched it on cable.
Yeah, that was how I was cable. That's how I was introduced.
Yeah, I know my parents knew that this movie had a reputation for being like super violent.
Yeah.
And when it came out on video, that's still the time when my parents were kind of like, no horror movies, stuff. But I could watch Terminator whenever I wanted.
It was violence.
So I think they were like, well, we'll watch it when it comes to cable. And it didn't do anything. It was fine.
Well,
have you guys ever played the video game for the Commodore 64? My cousin had it when we were kids.
We didn't get all those Ocean games over here.
It's fucking awful, man.
Yeah.
The game is like broken, but the music was fantastic.
That's usually the case. Every game by Ocean has awesome music, terrible gameplay.
And the same with the music from the movie. The soundtrack was fantastic. You got Robert Tepper in there doing Angel of the City. You got John Bouvard doing Feel the Heat.
Yeah, oh god.
Feel the Heat.
The fucking montage.
And
not the
Miami
one that
Sound Machine
Marky
too.
Mark sang in Boogie Nights.
You got Miami Sound Machine and everything in there, man. It's fantastic.
Well,
also, here's a small bit of trivia as we're on the soundtrack of the movie. You know that the song from the Transformers movie, You Got the Touch?
That was supposed to be for this.
That was originally written for Cobra.
Oh, wow. Well, another interesting thing, too, is that we were kind of talking about this before we started recording. This came out the exact same week as Top Gun. And so,
86, yeah.
in an effort to beat it at the box office, Stallone cut, several minutes.
He cut over a half an hour out of the movie.
Yeah, so...
to make it, just because from what I read, the movie was supposed to be well over 2 hours long, and then when they realized that Top Gun was coming out the same weekend, they cut it down to 87.
Yeah,
because they wanted to have more screenings per day than Top Gun
to try to beat it at the box office, and it was a risky venture that did not pay off.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If you look at the numbers, it made money.
It
made plenty of money,
but it didn't make Top Gun money.
Yeah, but it made plenty of money.
Reviewers hated it.
Yeah.
Yep.
The critics, it was one of those movies that the critics were just like, oh, it's just violent trash.
Well, and apparently, I guess, even the tagline that, the criminals are a disease, I'm the cure, was actually a ripoff of a James Cagney movie, because he's like, you have a disease, I have the ailment. I forget what movie it was, but, it was basically just a ripoff, a different take and ripoff of that line.
But whatever. Shall we get into this thing?
Right.
Yes, we shall.
So this is a commentary track. We are hoping that you're watching the movie with us. I'm not sure if it's streaming anywhere, but I checked a couple. I didn't find it. But it is readily available on BluRay and other means.
Other means, yes.
Wink! So I have the movie queued up to the beginning, and I am pressing play now.
All right. Old Warner Brothers.
This is the new Warner Brothers logo.
Where it looks like something's warped.
Back then it was just like the little paper. It was like a drawing.
Yeah.
We're right in sync. I can see your screen there.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice font.
It's blood.
Oh, yeah, but the thing I was also reading that Canon, that's the only place you're ever going to see Canon Group's name on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were not allowed to put their logo on it, nothing. because I guess that this was originally supposed to be a canon film, but at the time they couldn't afford Stallone.
Yeah.
So Stallone went to Warner Brothers and says, "Hey, we have this project brewing at Canon.
Yeah.
Will you please finance the movie so we can make it?"
Oh, and I always love
like,
these statistics that he says. A child is crying because he wants baby food. I don't know.
He doesn't like split peas. But
and also, total ripoff of Magnum Force.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it is.
Yes.
It's like, because right down the barrel, everything. It's fucking Dirty Harry's Magnum Force.
Harry Callahan.
And when I first was watching the copy to see if it came out okay, I was like, why is the letterboxing off? Oh, it's just the street.
Yeah. And yeah, I always forget, is their agenda, this sort of weird murder cult, is their agenda ever really
No.
pointed out?
They're just evil. Well, that's one of the things I read on IMDb.
No, they want to wipe out the weak. The world is only for the strong. That's what the shit is.
Oh, okay.
They're I guess Brian Thompson. They didn't want to hire Brian Thompson as the villain because in outside of acting, he's like the nicest guy you're ever going to meet. So they were like, you're way too nice to play this guy. So they hired him based on his looks alone.
Okay.
And I guess he went up to Stallone and he goes, "So why am I doing these things that I'm doing? Like, what is like? I guess
What's
he was asking, what's motivation?"
Yeah.
He goes, "You're evil because you're evil."
You're evil
because you've got an evil face.
I mean, maybe you dropped as a child.
Can any of you guys tell me what Brian Thompson's first movie was?
Movie?
Yeah.
Shit.
His first on-screen appearance.
This?
No. Terminator. He's one of the punks.
Oh yeah, because he's
the guy
laundry,
laundry,
laundry day, nothing clean. Yeah.
I totally forgot. I always forget
Which he was,
that
because he's not all like, he's not ripped. Like he's
No,
just,
he was a skinny guy at that point.
It was before he got all fucking jacked.
Yeah, before steroids.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably started hanging out with Stallone and started taking the steroids.
Yeah. But if you're gonna be my villain, you gotta start working out.
What I'm telling you, your dick's gonna be about the size of your pinky finger, but that's okay. At least your biceps are huge.
But hey, you can still sleep with people named Brigitte.
Chicks love the Rick Peck. The Rick Pecks. This is the scene I always remembered from the movie. Is this whole opening number.
Serene. It even looked. Now that you point it out, it's like it even looks like a canon film.
Well, that was the thing. Like, they had
shaky old camera.
Yeah, it was being developed there, but they just couldn't afford Stallone. I guess he got like $20 million for this or something, or something equivalent to that in '80s money.
Well, that's a dick move. Like parking a motorcycle in a handicap spot.
I guess because Warner Brothers knew of Canon's the way that their history of making like schlock.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't really want to be associated with you, so your logo is not going to be anywhere on this movie. See, they even produced it.
Yeah.
But your logo is going to be nowhere to be found. But we'll put your name in there just because we have to. It's it's an obligation.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Fair game.
Fair game. Yeah.
And remember too, this was also, I don't think we mentioned it, this was also supposed to be Beverly Hills Cop.
Yep.
Yeah, because Stallone couldn't do the funny, so they were making a more,
it wasn't, he was disagreeing with the producers because the producers wanted a comedy, he wanted a non-stop action movie.
Yeah.
And he quit. And
then took it to,
Murphy and turned it into what they wanted.
Yeah.
And then he got this.
Yeah.
But but the thing I was talking about with Cannon was, this was part of a 2-picture deal that Stallone had with Cannon.
Yeah.
Because they did this, and then they did Over the Top.
Yeah.
That was also a Cannon movie that Warner Brothers released. But Cannon, their logo's all over that movie because Yoram Globus fucking directed it.
Yeah.
Or was it Menachem? I think it was Menachem directed that. That poor grapefruit.
He hates this produce.
Hey, leave the vegetables and fruit alone, man.
That was nuts.
There is now a lemon shortage in San Francisco.
He's all for produce food. Kill all the vegetables.
He's like, I want organic.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper of blood.
I like how you can see the cable underneath the cart when it jumped up in the air. You can see the wiring to make it jump.
Oh, fuck. I just thought of 2 other references direct references to Dirty Harry that are in this movie.
Well, Andrew Robinson's in it.
Well, and then also the guy who plays his partner was Harry's partner in...
The first one, right? The first one?
Yeah, first one. Because, the guy who plays Scorpio is like the asshole police captain.
The guy that's always giving Cobra shit.
Yeah. And then yeah, like his partner was also Dirty Harry's partner. Yeah, this guy.
That's him.
Yeah.
It's Garrick from Deep Space Nine. My favorite character on that show.
You know that Brian Thompson was also in Star Trek?
Oh, he's been in plenty. He's been in a ton of Star Trek.
Yeah.
He's a Klingon.
He was a Klingon, and he was
Deep
in
Space Nine. He's been
Force Contact.
He was in Generations. He was one of the Klingons on the Klingon ship in Generations. This guy's been in 5 million fucking
Yeah, like he was in The Crow. He was in The Rookie. He was on Deep. Last thing I remember seeing him in was Eastbound and Down, which he was actually pretty funny in.
He always plays a psycho because he looks.
Or he either plays a psycho or he plays like an asshole cop.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Oh look, Art LaFleur from Trancers.
There's the guy from Hellraiser.
Yeah. Yep. That's
because he was also
Space Nine, man.
Yeah. He was also Zodiac, or not Zodiac, because that's who.
Scorpio.
Scorpio, yes, from Dirty Harry.
Come to daddy.
Yeah. Jesus wept, bitches.
He's the zombie squad.
Overuse of slow-mo. Are you sure Zack Snyder didn't direct this?
It starts earlier every year.
You know, the earliest time I saw shit like that happening was in The Warriors. Whenever someone was doing a flashy move in the movie, they would do like the slow-mo.
Yeah.
And I showed a couple of friends of mine that movie, and they were watching it like, wow, The Matrix ripped all this off. Yeah. And I thought they were being serious, but they were like, fuck this movie. They're like, The Matrix is awesome.
I thought the sequels to The Matrix were shit.
I enjoyed the second one, but I didn't. The third one was kind of.
I don't know. First one still the only one I really liked. Yeah, that guy. He was Dirty Harry's partner in the first one. I'm cool because I got his matching sunglasses.
And apparently Nicholas Winding Refn, whatever, when he did Drive, he intentionally had him having like a toothpick in his mouth, holding it the same way he held that because he loves this movie. Poor Ryan Gosling.
Oh. Like very sneakily he goes in too.
Stallone the ninja. Maybe that was the other canon movie he was going to be in, American Ninja 4.
Oh great, I'm being saved by the guy who started Judge Dredd. It's a callback from before we recorded.
I am the
you know. There's a lot of product placement in this scene.
That was the other thing that was on IMDb. This is one of the first movies that was R-rated that had like a supreme amount of product placement.
Yeah.
7-Up.
Yep.
Bartles and James. Cristal, maybe. I know there's Pepsi all over the place later.
Well, there's like that thing that gets blown
up. The Coke can. I remember the Coke can.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. They got a Pepsi free.
Pepsi.
Yeah, and he drinks the fucking Coors.
Yeah. It's a tall boy.
Oh,
too.
I miss Slice. I miss Slice.
Also, it's
cans of Coors.
Yeah. I'm on the job. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. It's warm. It's not even refrigerated, you savage.
It's beer flavored water.
Yeah.
I like it at room temperature.
See, notice how we shot it and it didn't explode into flames?
Yeah.
In any other movie, that stuff would have been a firebomb.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's doing. Yeah,
we opened up the doors to the refrigerator section for mood.
Apparently there's dry ice in this.
Oh man!
I don't want to slip on a fruit pie. Oh yeah.
There we go.
You fucking 7-Up and everything on Jesus.
And you know what? Stallone wrote this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wrote the screenplay.
Yeah.
Yep. Same guy.
Every time I hear shitty dialogue, I say someone wrote that. I can blame it specifically on Stallone.
This man, remember, like, he wrote an Academy Award-winning film.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like he's come a long way down. I'll do her, man. I'll fucking do her. Look at all that ham. I'm shop here. God damn.
I'm a sucker for good conversation or something. Yeah. Brought to you by Jimmy Dean's Sausage. Jimmy Dean.
Wake you up real good.
After you get shot in the back with a shotgun.
Really?
Yeah.
Me?
I love how he endangers all these people's lives by doing this. By doing his tricky knife move. Yeah, there it was.
Larry Cotton will not approve.
Do you know in the video game, everyone like throws fucking knives around and shit? It's funny.
Not even where that part came from. That thing's still hot.
It's burning my junk.
At this point, there is no junk down there. The steroids have ruined all that.
It shrunk into oblivion.
Why is his face a different color from his body?
Spray tan.
Yeah. Last night during the Oscars, one of my friends posted on Facebook. I was like, Lady Gaga's spray tan given to you by Earl Scheib.
I've got a nice pair of leather gloves like this.
Of all days to happen, it happened on double coupon day.
Buy one, get two free pork chops. Sure, they're one day away from expiring, but hey.
Yeah, and then, here we go. I'm going to show you.
Curl the lip.
The best way to take down the night slasher is to get him in the day. He won't be slashing.
He's a day walker.
Hey, daytime, you ain't gonna slash me.
That guy looks like the guy that's always doing, yeah, that is.
What?
He always does infomercials. This guy that he just grabbed and
he's probably just some local
he
LA
probably
actor.
Does. He does infomercials and stuff. I remember seeing him do like stuff for Slap Chop and shit like that. Oh, by the way, Miami.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, the Gloria Estefan.
Miami Sound Machine.
Yeah.
So we were talking about this earlier. There is going to be a blaring fucking just
his car on the other side of the street.
Massive error here.
That's fucked up.
Also, this is kind of a hate crime.
Yeah, a little bit. Although that car is pretty rad.
Yeah. Which one, the Impala or the one Stallone's
whatever
driving?
Stallone's driving.
Oh,
yeah. He takes the smoke out of his mouth and rips his teeth.
Yeah.
I want to do that to someone because it looks fun.
Okay, so where is it?
Here we go.
Is that Adam Driver?
Okay, so watch his shirt.
Which guy?
The guy that Stallone
is talking to?
Yeah, okay, look. Microphone! Fucking microphone!
The things that high def exposes.
No, and it's like,
it's a fucking wired mic.
That was probably the last fucking take, and Stallone wanted to mix it up, and it's like, oh shit.
And I ain't always walking around going, the fuck am I gonna do now? Yeah. We only had one wife beater.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How am I gonna bite my wife now?
So that was just like a blur, because they pointed that out on, I think it was Hollywood Babylon. It was like a shit that should not be thing that someone had submitted, and they pointed that out, and it's like, fuck yeah.
It's a fucking microphone. God damn. I never saw that. Well, like I said, it looks like it's blurry when you used to watch it on VHS and shit.
Or cable, and it wasn't high def, and now it's, everything in high definition, everything, you'd see everything.
You ever seen Witchboard before Power Metal?
I have.
Have you have?
I haven't seen it in years though.
Okay. So I was talking to Jeremiah earlier about how high def ruins movies. And I bought the Witchboard Blu-ray. I was watching it last week. And towards the end, when the two guys are on the dock trying to summon the ghost or the little boy, and then the axe comes out of nowhere and hits the guy in the forehead and kills him. Okay, you see the close-up of it hitting the guy in the forehead, right? But when he pops up out of the water at the end, like a little bit later, the scar is on his cheek. Like
that was literally just an ad for Toys R Us.
Well, I always wondered, like they showed it hit his forehead. Why is like the axe cut on his cheek? When you see it in high def, you can see that his hair is covering up the rest of the the cut. I never can see that with the standard definition. I can only see it with the high def.
That's insane. You've got a good eye for this shit, man.
I guess. It was just something that always struck me ever since I was a little kid when I saw Witchboard.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Stallone didn't try to make a toy line out of this.
Because this was Rambo.
Oh yeah, because this was around like Rambo and RoboCop and Terminator. Like all those were having like toy lines because it was that weird phase in the '80s where R-rated movies were being
bankable.
We're being also like marketed to kids. Yeah.
Actually, speaking of toy lines, I got an early '80s Rambo figure.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Goya gave it to me. He collects toys, and he had 2 of them, so he's like, you can have it. I was like, cool. And he gave me like some 1991 Kenner Terminator shit as well.
We used to have like some of the Aliens toys.
Yeah, and then they did it with Predator too. Yeah.
And then we had a couple of the Rambo and the Forces of Freedom.
Yeah.
The cartoon. We had a couple of those action figures.
Yeah.
I know we had the RoboCop toy.
Yeah, one had like the cat. It had like the paper caps in the back of it. I had that one.
We had that. Yeah,
this movie is the reason I own leather gloves.
I just think it's funny that they said they didn't want to hire Brian Thompson initially
because he's
such a nice guy when he's not making movies, that he was too nice to play a guy like this.
But he's got a mean face.
That's what I guess he auditioned, or he came in for the first audition. They were like, no.
They liked his look though.
They thought his look was okay, but they were just like, no. But then I guess he went and he kind of like got jacked up a little bit and came back, and he did it again, and they were like, no. And then I guess he came back one final time and just completely nailed it.
Yeah. They probably just like the way he says "pick."
Yeah. And they got it. They gave it to him. Yeah. And Stallone, I guess, also said, "I want that knife to be super memorable." So he told whoever was like the prop guy to make a knife and make it super memorable, so like people don't think it's just like something you can get at a store.
Oh yeah. I have no idea what this is.
Maybe I can fix my lip.
I wonder if I could use this on somebody.
What's that Gatorade bottle doing in the front of the shot?
Product placement?
I guess. It was not a Gatorade bottle. It looks like a Gatorade. See, it looks kind of like a Gatorade bottle.
It's probably eye wash.
In a couple of years, I'm going to be skinned alive in a movie. And someone's going to put my skin on. And I'm going to be too proud to be in the sequel.
Hellbound Hellraiser was great, the second movie.
I love the second one. The second one's awesome. That's the first horror movie I ever watched all the way through, so I went hardcore.
What year was the second one? It was
second one was 88. It came out like the year after the first one.
1 year after?
Yeah, exactly 1 year, the same weekend.
I was always freaked out by bloody mattresses since I've seen that.
I read, I'm friends with Todd Farmer on Facebook, the guy who writes horror movies and shit. And he was writing the remake of Hellraiser, the reboot. And some of the ideas, they were just released over the weekend, like some of the ideas that were in that script. And some of it sounds really cool. I wish they kind of made that movie.
Clive Barker or Doug Bradley ain't involved. I'm not interested, man.
Yeah, they wanted Bradley in it.
Oh.
Like, the whole idea was Bradley was going to pass the torch off to a female Pinhead.
Because apparently
and she is always playing a cop.
Yeah. Lee fuck, how do you say your name? Garlington.
Yeah. And that was the other thing was I guess they were afraid that this was going to get an X rating, so all the violence is off screen.
Yeah. There's at the time Mrs. Stallone. Oh, which by the way, Sylvester Stallone left his wife of 11 years for Brigitte Nielsen.
I guess they're saying that, like, for the whole movie she's wearing a wig.
Yeah.
But then there's a scene where she's on a photo shoot. And they say that she's got a wig on, but it's actually her real hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never forget that face.
That's a fucking creepy face.
It was like, his fucking cheekbones were in his eyeballs.
And he said, "Big."
Yeah.
He's got chiseled jaws like he chewed on a wrench.
You know, nothing says, I'm innocent than driving around in a creepy rape van.
Does it say free candy on the side? Why is everyone driving around like cars, like ancient-ass cars?
Probably because that's what they can afford.
Yeah. All the money went to Stallone.
Yep.
Oh my god, there's street performers there.
We didn't see anything. Yeah. Oh, now
and
we
you know how you know it's the same person? They shot it from the same angle.
Oh.
Was that
Brigitte Nielsen.
damage?
Yeah. And then just like, if you've been drinking, she goes, "Yes."
No, I like how he's he's like polishing his car like he's real proud of its appearance. You're the guy that just rammed another car with it to move it out of the way so you could park. Isn't his partner always eating?
Yeah, I think, he's the Brad.
The
Brad Pitt
the whole
stole
idea
that
that he has low blood sugar.
Yeah.
That's all subplot.
That guy talking there, he kind of looks like the fella from Gotham.
The
mayor.
The mayor. Guy? Yeah, he's. I remember him from the Trancers movies.
Yeah. One also was that Van Damme Death Warrant.
Yeah.
Because he was the asshole, like.
Yeah, it's Art LaFleur.
Yeah.
Was that with the Sandman in it, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can't kill me, Burke. I'm the Sandman. That guy.
Nowhere to Run. That's one with Patricia Arquette.
No,
Arquette.
No. That's Death Warrant.
It was only in prison. When he was in prison.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't kill me, Burke. I'm the Sandman.
I watched that a few months ago. Great fucking movie.
I'm not big on the Van Damme movies. But I did go see Double Team in the theater.
Oh yeah.
That was a mistake.
Double Team?
That was one with him and Rodman.
Oh yeah, and Mickey Rourke.
I sadly own that on DVD.
Here we go. Classic montage.
There we go, Robert Tepper, baby.
Classic 80s montage.
A Stallone movie. They have to have one.
You got the touch. You got
Stan
the power.
They stole all the robots from that montage that they had in Rocky 4.
Happy birthday, Paulie.
Reusing props.
Well, that one had titties.
Yeah. So does that one.
Is that Shaq?
No, it's Eddie Murphy. Because, he's into that shit. Allegedly.
That's her real hair. It's supposedly a wig, but that's her real hair.
And, David...
Rashi.
Yeah.
I like the intercut of the night. What the fuck? It's a murder / investigation / model shoot montage. Oh, Stallone.
Oh.
Why was there a swastika?
Yeah, because Nazis like to get tattoos too, I guess. I don't know.
I'm intense. That's the only direction he got the whole movie. Be intense.
He really does look intimidating, though.
Oh.
I just like Stallone. Stallone's one direction to Brian Thompson. The whole movie is you're evil because you're evil.
Did that robot say Fender on it?
Ooh. It might have.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, where?
I think it was the one with the red nose behind her. It's like, this is the extent of my acting abilities.
I know you know something. Where's Apollo?
I love bar scenes in these kind of movies because have you ever seen Out for Justice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody seen Bobby?
Yeah. Bobby Lupo.
Everybody
Anybody
seen
know why
Richie?
Richie did Bobby Lupo? This is my badge. For some reason, I'm stereotypically Italian.
Come and get it.
And the random bug.
Aw, sad robots. And yeah, you gotta feel bad for David. Fuck, what's his last name? Rashi's character right here. He's just a photographer trying to bust a nut, and you know he gets his.
Can a photographer get his dick sucked without getting stabbed? By the way, I have a knife.
Yeah,
I have to show it off in every scene. Like that cost almost as much money as Stallone.
Oh god, the '80s fashions. It's fucking all like somewhat bomber jacket.
And that poodle hairdo. I remember actually back in the 90s, every woman in Ireland had fucking poodle hairdos. And I was a kid and I got lost in a shopping market and all the women looked exactly the same, so I couldn't find my mother. They were like describe her. I was like, she's got brown hair and poodle hairdo, and everyone in the store had one.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna root through this.
Like, look out! Shao Kahn's after you.
Oh yeah, I
shit,
forgot.
yeah, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Exactly.
The nightmares come flooding back.
Whitewashing.
I still have nightmares about that movie.
How did they get
The
financed?
CG gave me fucking nightmares as well.
Oh, here we go.
Too bad you will die.
But yeah, it's a shame. Like all he wanted was just to, you know, get lucky, and then this asshole.
Oh!
Collateral damage. Another. That's a Schwarzenegger joint.
Oh, adding insult to
Yeah,
injury.
he's poured salt on that wound. Oh, guess what? You're my body. You're my human shield.
And a lousy shot.
Are you sure you're not a stormtrooper from Star Wars? Are you a little pea shooter? Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
A little bit of overkill, wouldn't you say?
Duck and dive, man.
He's out of bullets.
And time.
They're nice boots.
These boots were made for killing. That's just what they do.
I don't know what's creepier, his real face or the one with the mask on.
It's like that movie Falling Down. These boots are made for stomping queers. Nazi Nick, remember?
Just want breakfast, ma'am. Oh, someone put some menthol beneath their eyes to make him cry. Yeah, I was talking with my buddy Alan. I was talking about watching this movie today while we're at work, and we're talking about Brigitte Nielsen and like how she just can't act her way out of a paper bag.
I did like. Well, have you seen?
The only movie where she looked like she actually was trying was Rocky IV.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was gonna say, have you seen Creed 2 yet?
No.
Because she does make an appearance, and
Really?
it actually is. It works really well. Like she doesn't really do a lot of acting, but it's just like
She's just there.
the way that they set it up. It's
Integrated.
like kind of like a oh fuck moment in the movie.
That's kind of cool that they. Oh, her IV just fell out, and she just picked it up and put it back in the crook of her elbow.
Oh god.
That's another mistake that they just left in for no reason at all.
Well, you know, we gotta shoot this thing on time. You know.
Oh, something I was telling Jeremiah about before we started was I was reading on IMDb that I guess at one point, Stallone eventually just took the movie over and started directing it himself. So he went to the cinematographer at one point and he was like, "Look, guys, we're falling behind and it's all your fault. Your people need to start working a lot harder." And the cinematographer, I guess, had never worked with Stallone before, but he had, I guess, kind of had a bit of a mouth. So he looks at Stallone after he says that and he goes, "Yeah, well, if you take your hand off Brigitte Nielsen's ass and start fucking around or stop fucking around with your bodyguards, maybe we would get our shit done on time." And I guess that put Stallone's ego in check for about 2 weeks because they said he didn't say anything to anybody for 2 weeks.
Clammed up. I love the sketch artist picture of this because it's the worst.
It doesn't look anything like.
Yeah, well, it's like I would fire the sketch artist who made this.
That's what Canon's budget paid for.
Yeah. It's a big scary man.
I don't know who he was. Some guy who died by the underpass.
Kind of looked like the guy from Terminator who got his heart ripped out, only much bigger.
He didn't have a mohawk. Was he the one that had the skid mark on his face?
That was, I think, Bill Paxton.
Was that Bill Paxton?
Yeah.
Okay. Bill Paxton had the spiky hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's a couple cans short of a six-pack.
Fuck you, asshole. Game over, man.
Hey, that got him Hudson.
Yep.
Bill Paxton, the only one to be killed by Terminator, Alien, and Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
And him and Bishop.
Henderson.
Yeah, Lance Henriksen.
Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, that have been killed by all three. Yeah,
I guess
an alien, a Predator, and a Terminator.
Yeah, I guess technically, Henderson was supposed to pop back up in Terminator 2, but Cameron cut that part out.
Yeah.
Like off the script, like they never even shot it. But I guess at one point he was supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
I like how her voice goes. It's like someone's modulating it.
It's before auto-tune. Baby, you got real ugly.
She just gets ugly when she puts the makeup on.
Yeah. What am I thinking? Ow!
Yeah. Oh, that sucked.
Okay, yeah. Look at this. Look at this artist's rendition here. He's Apache Chief from the Justice League of Super Friends. All right, let's put on an APB on a Native American man who can grow to enormous heights.
I had to do that. I just saved your life.
Oh well, thank you.
Fucking Chief Stoneface.
Oh shit.
Exactly.
Looks like geese.
Stop mumbling.
I'm trying to
I
hit
think
my
I
mark.
broke his jaw.
I'm trying to hit my mark, you know.
Like, yeah, what does life come to? I'm quoting Mission Impossible 2. Act!
Get me out of this movie.
Yeah. Like, what was I thinking? Oh, I thought we were going to see a reenactment of him taking his eye out from the Terminator.
Which actually does kind of look like this is a Terminator inspired shot.
Yep.
Wife, he's wearing the wife beater. He's staring in the mirror. Chisel face.
How intense should I be? I want you to wrap it up to an 11. You're putting that hair color in with the conviction.
Really? Like, apparently his files are better than the police station's files.
He's got a crime lab in his apartment. Sassy.
Hey, watch your mouth.
He likes it. He's like, I'm gonna go home and jerk off now.
This is another thing that seems like something was missing, because now the dude's cool with him.
You exposed the fact that I'm an undercover mole.
Yeah.
I'm a mole. I'm assuming something got cut out where he pulled the gun on him or something. Yeah,
like something established, like where maybe he helped the dude out. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So do they live in that fucking Impala? I'm really
guess.
confused. So basically, Stallone's the asshole if they were living in that car.
Yeah.
Oh man, my landlord's really gonna be pissed when he sees what I've done to the window.
Oh my god, he's got that machine from Blade Runner.
Enhance.
Bad dye job. Bad wig. Acting. Like, seriously, he's got a fucking crime lab in his apartment. It's fucked up.
Wasn't Brian Thompson in Fright Night Part 2?
Yeah, he was the guy that ate all the insects.
Yeah, he was the driver.
Oh,
Yeah.
Biblioteca.
It's like everybody that gets murdered. Chain Heat too.
They have to show like a close up with that knife every time, though.
It was very hard to find a copy of Fright Night Part 2 on DVD.
We saw it in the theater about 4 months ago.
Yeah, they there's every year they do a thing called Music Box of Horrors at like an old timey movie house in Chicago, and yeah, we got to see it.
24-hour horror movie marathon.
Yeah,
and that was the movie they closed the whole thing out with, was Fright Night 2 on film.
Yeah. They actually was like the actual real film for it, right? Yeah. Like
the only stuff that they had that they're showing digitally was any of the modern stuff.
Yeah.
eBay. Yeah, that was the movie they had. Fright Night 2 was what they closed the whole film festival out with.
You know, now this character would be played by Tyler Perry.
If we had that knife, I'd be punching people with the spikes.
Because, you know, she was the sassy black woman who rides up the elevator that, like, you know...
You think that he'd have a problem, like, getting that caught on things if the handles all this...
Shit, I can't kill you. It's caught on my belt.
Again?
The worst janitor ever. I'm not saying something.
It's like, his cheeks are so freaky. It's like they want to escape his face.
There's an escape plan. Because, you know, the writer of one of the escape plans is in this movie. John Hertzfeld is his name. Alright, somebody's about to get a proctal exam.
One piece of advice. Don't let him in your ass. What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Oh.
Man, his landlord's really going to be pissed now.
They showed him drop that newspaper into the grill right there.
Yeah.
I wish they would have shown like him take it out and like beat people with it.
All Jason Bourne and shit.
Yeah. He puts a book on it and he's hit him in the face. That fucking Pepsi sign.
This murder brought to you by Pepsi.
This double tap brought to you by Pepsi Cola.
Down I go.
Oh, hate to be that guy.
Sensible nurse's shoes.
Yeah. You don't want to get gout.
Get the plancha or whatever they call it.
Just suddenly, I just thought of Exorcist 3.
Oh, God. I love that movie.
It's definitely better than the second one.
I like it more than the first.
Yeah.
Is she going to see a glass of ice and the ice is cracking and it scares her a little bit?
Yeah.
Or she gets her head boiled in hot water like fucking Halloween
Michael
2.
Myers, yeah.
Oh no!
I love to sleep with bloody moms.
Death by mopping. Where's Laurie Strode?
What? So is she turning into a werewolf? What the fuck?
This movie just screams Christmas time, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Surprised this isn't as well received as Die Hard around Christmas time.
This is an unresolved Christmas classic, an unfound Christmas classic. See, I always watch Long Kiss Goodnight around Christmas.
And Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Die Hard, man.
Okay, well, yeah, those are the two. Like always, Die Hard and Lethal Weapon.
No, Laurie
Batman
left.
Returns.
Laurie left.
Christmas movie.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong room.
You have angered the Thompson.
Plywood. My one weakness.
You guys said this was gonna be plywood.
Dropped in the skies, man. Your cover's blown.
You've got this like sharp object thing.
Right. I think he went away. Thank God.
I'm gonna start whittling wood in a second.
Some child's play action about to happen here.
Yeah, someone saw The Shining. I was gonna say someone saw The Shining. That's the exact same shot from The Shining.
Yeah.
Here's Thompson.
She's asking stupid questions.
Why
again.
are you doing this to me?
It's like,
because Stallone told me I'm evil because I'm evil.
Also, you're a material witness that could possibly put me in jail or worse. Just a little closer, even though I should probably logically go for the lock.
I'll get you through this shanking hole.
God, what a load.
I'm about to cut a bit.
Oh shit, I just sliced my hands on this glass.
She did, she's holding
Oh, there we go.
Lots of bitches to cut.
Yeah, you have your pick now, Brian Thompson.
I can kill more old ladies sleeping in bed.
Shao Kahn is angry.
You totally missed him, Stallone.
Yeah, the guy with the bloody gloves and the big
Yeah.
knife. And the impossible jaw.
It's okay, I'm on Apple boxes. Because for those who don't know, Stallone is very short.
Him and Tom Cruise, man.
Yeah, like what? I think he's
Probably the same
5'7".
height.
I bet five. I'm gonna
Like
think,
5'7", 5'7".
Yeah, I'm gonna say
The
Stallone
dude walks
was-
with a hump. He's like he's fucking Quasimodo.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh fuck! I was wrong. 5'9.5".
Oh my goodness.
But still.
He's a little bit taller than me.
Yeah. Not me.
Yep.
I'd tower over that fucker.
Penis.
Please.
Sequel.
Sequel, yeah. Yeah. $10 million. So how often would you say that you watched this back in the day?
Oh, fucking every week. I had it on VHS.
Did the VHS wear out?
We rented it and I never brought it back. We just changed video store.
Now you know why all the blockbusters went out of business.
Well, we had Extravision in another place called Empire over here in Ireland, so. And Empire and Extravision are now gone. There's no video rental places in Ireland anymore.
There's still Family Video out here, which surprises the hell out of me.
Yeah. Oh, and there's like mom and pop places that'll still do like
they're
video
just-
rental. Yeah.
I drive past like the one in my hometown. The Family Video is right across from the high school I went to, and it's big.
Not her. She's evil.
Like the Family Video is like as big as a Blockbuster used to be.
Yeah.
And it's still open. But there's always cars in the driveway or in the parking lot, which surprises the hell out of me.
Maybe for video games and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I honestly should walk in there and see if they're selling used games or something at some point, you know?
You might find something good.
Yeah, I know, right?
One of these days, I'm gonna shoot off my junk.
Is he got it right in the front of his belt?
Yeah.
Is the hammer back?
Yeah, I think actually it looked like it was.
See, I have this deviant brother who likes to like go to Asia and buy these ancient puzzle box things. And I'm married to a woman who thinks I'm a boring American. She hates her vanilla life that I've been giving her for the last 3 years.
And I have a tendency for cutting my hand on rusty nails.
Yeah. He goes,
Bleeding into the floorboards.
No, it says right there in the corner.
no.
I'll give our position away as much as I can with this guy. Yeah, that's the guy who's the writer.
Of this?
No, of the escape plan.
Oh. Did you see what his license plate said?
No, what?
Awesome.
Wow.
Do you know what? I wish NECA would get the license to make an action figure of this, like an ultimate Cobra figure.
All they really have to do is like take the Rambo figure that they have and like just doctor it a little bit.
Yeah.
You want the actual box and the artwork and shit like that, because I collect the Ultimate figures, and I just love the artwork on the boxes.
It'd be awesome if you can get like a Brian Thompson figure and he's got that rad knife.
Yeah. Someone should reach out to NECA and say, "Here, make some fucking Cobra figures, man."
Well, there's that company that does like all those like
NECA.
sort of NECA. Okay, yeah.
NECA.
Okay.
That's the shit I collect. I picked up the 8th one with the blood on it, and came with the arm for the kid, and the new Halloween figure is fantastic.
Yeah, I saw the pictures you posted about the new figures you bought.
Oh, I love this. Like, oh, apparently now he's got these like heavy duty race car driver fucking seatbelts.
Somebody saw Bullet.
That Dalmatian would have been fucking dead.
Notice that bike disappeared from the path?
Yeah.
It's like Driver. No one's getting hit by cars. Everyone just runs out of the way.
And he's got a double barrel. No one's getting hit. How often do you see a pickup truck with like that rear cover, like in a part of a
like a trailer,
the back trailer thing? How often do you see a pickup truck like that in a chase scene like this?
Wolverine had one.
Oh,
but that's a sad story because he was living in it.
Yeah, they're shooting this like they shot Bullet. The stupid 60 zooms in it, you know? There you go. Fuck you, pickup truck.
There we go.
Wow,
there's that lovely submachine.
That must be a design flaw in that particular model. Like
pickup truck by Pinto.
I believe it was a Ford.
Thanks, guys. Now I can't see out the back window.
The iconic submachine gun, man. You gotta love it.
Has anybody reloaded their gun yet?
Well, Brian Thompson, I'm assuming, has.
I don't know, because every time they show him, he's got the gun at their... Wow, his car defies gravity.
Well, he is Stallone. Oh, just let you in, sir.
That was convenient. Oh, look, Bad Boys 2 stole this shit.
Shit just got real. And he has no headlights because they got shot out.
Yeah!
It's really gonna fuck up his undercarriage.
Or bust his tires out. Oh no!
It's Stallone's character from Over the Top. Mecca.
Jesus.
Or Meta, I should say.
Oh shit, Too Fast, Too Furious up in this bitch. Now this is what I call hyperspace!
Reference to a previous show.
Yep.
Or fuck, have we aired that one yet? Okay, we have. Right.
That was season 1.
I lose track.
That was season 1.
Yeah, like, and random ducks.
I'll make another reference to that movie later on if I get a chance. See, this is right out of fucking Bullet, man.
Yep.
Except that was San Francisco, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
It just seems like they just referenced Bullet, Death Wish, and
I didn't see
Dirty
some
Harry.
guy take a rocket launcher to the face.
Yeah.
Freaker.
Well, Death Wish 3, I don't think it happened yet, had it?
Death Wish 3, probably not. This was 86.
That was like...
That was like 88, I want to say.
Let's see, Death Wish 3.
Fucking Charlie Bronson.
Yeah. Maybe 80. Maybe it was before. Maybe that was 85-ish. Because that was like when they were definitely making all that schlock.
Yeah, Death Wish 3 was 85.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it did. This did predate.
This.
Yeah. Probably in production at the same time.
Joint,
yeah,
so.
yeah. And honestly, like I said, Death Wish 3, the greatest Death Wish movie ever made. They don't even try.
I'm sorry, your wife is expired.
Now I'm going to walk away. She had a broken arm, but she's dead now, and I'm going to leave the room awkwardly. My bedside manner sucks.
Is that Vincent Gardenia?
Which one?
Vincent Gardenia. The father from Moonstruck.
Let's see.
I can't understand the word you're saying. You sound like
Does that man come with subtitles?
Huh?
Does he come with subtitles?
Apparently, it's a guy named Val Avery, the chief.
Okay. No, there's that guy that he was sitting in one of the chairs over here talking. It's from the other angle. I'm late to the Hellraiser set. I'll gotta see you later. Bye.
Oh no, I'm angry.
Oh, there he goes. Oh. There's the Scorpio face.
So
that's the face he does all the time on Star Trek. Is that face right there? I'm sinister.
The scowly face.
I'm sinister.
I just was kind of going through the cast, and apparently Ron Jeremy was an extra in here. So
I'm surprised you didn't get Ron Jeremy to play Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic's massive cock? I don't know.
No, because they always call him the Hedgehog.
Oh, okay. He made too many vagina and cock jokes on set, so that's why they fired him.
You still got Ron Jeremy to play Dumbo in the new movie. His dick will elevate for the fucking trunk.
Isn't Jim Carrey playing Professor Robotnik?
I think so. Yeah. When James Marsden is something in there, I don't know
He's
what.
A cop.
Yeah.
Montage.
The second
We're gonna have a montage.
The second one of the film.
It's a Stallone movie. He's got to have at least 3.
Do.
80s music-tastic.
Nice hat.
To keep her wig on.
Huh. Had to look like a 30s kid, apparently.
She made Red Sonja before this, right?
Yes.
Okay. And Rocky 4 was before this.
Rocky 4 was before this, and then this was after. Because they met, I think,
they met during Rocky 4.
Yeah.
To feel the heat.
Oh, he's reloading now. So yeah, Stallone ghost directed this movie. You can totally tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremiah, we're also talking beforehand about how George Cosmatos, the guy who directed this, or got credit for directing this, has kind of been fired from almost every movie that he's worked on.
Or at least, like, brought in as basically just a guy to, like, fill in. And
but someone else is ghost directing instead.
Yeah.
Like, happened on Tombstone, happened on this.
Possibly, I think the Rambo.
Supposedly Rambo.
Yeah.
I want to say the only movie that it didn't happen that I know of was Tombstone. Or not Tombstone, Leviathan.
Or of unknown origin.
Yeah.
You know that, yeah.
Leviathan was the one I know where there was no drama.
Apparently his dream leading man was always Peter
Weller?
Yeah, Peter Weller. Also, where the fuck
shitty
are they?
As Leviathan is, I still enjoy it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like Alien under the water.
Alien underwater.
Yeah, it's better than Deep Star 6.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's diabetic, man.
Or he will be.
Fucking needle of insulin in his ass.
There's your Coke product placement.
Yeah, how can they have Coke and Pepsi in the same movie?
It's the movie that brought them together.
And probably tore them apart.
Yes. Stop checking out her ass, Stallone.
That iguana's not dead. It's just very well disciplined.
Oh, is this where he tells him his first name?
Yeah, Marion Cobretti.
He looks like a 50s, but she was great at catching
Yeah, due process, all that stuff.
The real zombie squad is something that is almost considered vigilante.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yeah, due process. It doesn't exist. No. This guy just kills people on the police.
When he's off work, just I'm gonna go out and do a little Dexter routine. That was when Coke Classic was a new thing.
Yep. Well, because we didn't know how long it was gonna be around, so we had to buy up it all, and because New Coke was here to stay.
No, remember Coke 2?
Yeah, that was it's here to stay.
I remember I had to explain to somebody what the difference between Coke Classic and Coke 2 was. I was like, you like Pepsi? They're like, yeah. I'm like, that's Coke 2.
Pepsi's much better than Coca-Cola, man.
I like Coke.
It's more flavor.
My Jack and Cokes.
Yeah. You shouldn't have told my name was Mary, I got beat up a lot.
By the way, there's a toy spider there for no reason.
Yeah. And snakes.
Miami.
Well, I'm trying to figure out where they are because I saw mountains. I'm trying to think of where there are mountains in Florida.
Did they go
a lot
north?
of Betty Boop in the back there.
Did they go north?
I guess.
Well, all of a sudden it's fall.
Yeah.
So. Oh my God! It's the rave scene from Matrix Reloaded.
Why is that one guy just really out of place? Oh, notice how
their numbers are dwindling?
Yeah. Well, did you see that guy in like the suit and tie? He just seemed really out of place.
I was gonna say, you can tell every time they show that there's less and less people there because Stallone just keeps killing them all.
I wonder if Ralph Macchio is staying there.
Practicing his guitar.
Yeah, where the fuck in Florida has mountains?
Canada.
They're in Miami, Canada. Oh.
Would you like a few chips with your ketchup?
At least she's not using mustard.
Oh, and this is like a horrible come on line. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say.
You want to try my double beef stack? You might have a hard time.
Oh, and RC Cola made it.
Whoa! All three major cola brands. What?
Royal Crown Cola. Oh.
You can still find RC Cola in certain places.
I see it in Jewel all the time.
Yeah.
It's drowning.
She's like, I'm from Europe. We use mayonnaise, okay?
What's that?
Well, yeah, what's that? What is that archaic device she's using? Oh my God, she stole Madonna's lip mole. Vogue. Look out, Warren Beatty might come looking for you. That was the first choice for Breathless Mahoney. Speak up, sir.
I can't put up with the way I live, you know?
They're gonna do it.
They've already done
it. Cobra can get it.
He's gonna show her his Cobra.
Oh! It's like I just threw up in my mouth a little bit, okay?
It gives me tastes like ketchup.
Excuse me while I take all the marbles out of my mouth.
And by the way, I have a shotgun. Hey! Yeah. Also, they're a motorcycle club. Okay.
That hates for no reason.
Yeah.
The baby Jesus.
Kanye? Oh, sorry, that's Yeezus. Yeezy.
I can't sleep because I keep thinking about making out with Flavor Flav. Ooh.
She's like, I keep having visions of the future. I keep making out with a shriveled little
goblin.
Tasty taste!
Oh, thank God you scared me.
Star 69, that shit.
Is that even a thing back then?
No, back then it probably not.
Yeah.
I think that was more of a 90s thing, wasn't it?
Like that and caller ID. I remember that was such a new fucking thing. It's like, wow.
I always thought it was
caller
funny that they
ID.
picked 69 for that.
Yeah. I still use star 67 to fuck with my brother a few times. And it's worked, surprisingly. Actually, it's gotten to the point where sometimes he won't talk to me because I've used that. That's what the star 67 blocks the number. So it'll come up as private.
Star 69 to see who's on the other end, hey?
Yeah. Star 69 was to call them back.
Yeah.
Montage.
You gotta love that gun. The big laser sight on the top as well that he puts on.
Oh yeah, because he has like
someone
the
like
laser.
someone like the Terminator.
Yeah, the laser sight, you know. And look at the size of it too.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I remember they were saying like the one in the Terminator was like unrealistic because at that point in time it would have been this gigantic device that was even bigger than the gun.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot myself in my Adam's apple. Ugh.
Your wig's crooked.
Yeah, let me get over there and I'll fix it.
So she was in a movie with Arnold.
Yep.
She was in 2 movies with Stallone.
Yep.
Was she ever in a movie with Van Damme?
I don't believe so.
Well, maybe Jeff Speakman?
Because a role that she probably would have got would have been in like Double Impact, but that role went to Corey Everson.
Oh, the bad girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Corey Everson.
Oh yeah, she was like a bodybuilder.
Yeah. Long time, like, well, and oddly enough, because she almost played.
She used to have that show on ESPN.
Yeah, and Brigitte Nielsen almost played because I think Canon was going to do a She-Hulk movie. Well, they were going to do a She-Hulk
She-Ra?
movie. No,
Oh,
She-Hulk.
I thought you said She-Ra.
It was like they actually have production pictures or like sort of like test pictures of Brigitte Nielsen like in like green makeup and like
I
with the
can't
hair.
imagine
Yeah.
how shitty that would have been.
Well, and then they also talked about, and that's the thing is that
Spider-Man.
Corey Everson was also supposed to be up.
I could have seen her do it
Yeah.
if she bulked up some more. Because
Yeah.
I remember her just being like
Yeah.
a fit girl on
Yeah.
that show that she had.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is like She-Hulk was always sort of basically just supposed to look like a fit girl, you know?
With a gigantic chest.
Yeah.
Giggity.
You taste like fries and ketchup.
It's Danish.
No, if I was Jeff Goldblum, I'd be all over that shit.
Oh, are we making that home porno now?
Hey, there's gonna be a movie called Eyes Wide Shut. Let's try to top them.
And they didn't really show anything in that, did
Yeah,
they?
no. I think that never made it into the movie. The alleged
The real
scene,
love scene that
where
they did
they
together?
never made it into the movie.
I'm trying to get Brian Thompson's cheekbones.
I put her in a headlock.
Choked her out in her sleep.
It's not really safe to have the safety up like this, but fuck
Yeah,
it.
while I was sleeping, the girl was sleeping, and she's jumpy in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I hate these shots of his eyes. I hate them.
Lesbian seagull.
Fly
away.
Lesbian seagull.
Beavis and Butthead do America.
Say what?
Beavis and Butthead do America.
Yeah.
The teacher.
I haven't seen that in so long, man. I forgot that
Fucking
they
great
used that
movie.
song in it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
The two birds in the desert riding each other.
It's the peyote.
Oh, the Rob Zombie video?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Roller Coaster of Love.
Oh, I used to love that song. It was like the last decent song they kind of did.
Yeah.
And I just remember them saying, like, it was a rumor going around that Anthony Kiedis had, like, recorded his his audio for that song over the phone.
Well,
That's why it sounds the way it is, because he was like on some sort of like what do they call it, rehab retreat or something like that. And like, well, we kind of have to record this song. He's like, well, the best you're gonna get is me on this phone.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it.
Neat dynamic. No, I mean the bed. We're gonna do it again.
Music.
Isn't there a thing like where like they run over kids' toys and shit or something?
No, that's Mad Max.
Or here we go. Yeah.
That looked like a dummy.
Yeah, I guess I should be doing something. Like
maybe
getting
not.
murdered.
Oh shit!
They're everywhere. Oh, poor Crossroads Hotel. You know
they're not getting that security deposit back.
They're never going to be able to afford to fix all these rooms after this.
$20 security deposit, huh?
It looks like he plays Time Crisis a lot. One bullet each, everyone.
He shot my bike.
Well, Stallone's gun looks like a
Baby Jesus.
Oh shit!
There's a guy very sneakily trying to. That was just the guy.
Yeah.
That was just the fucking hotel manager.
You can tell that there was a mattress right there the guy landed on, because when he hit the ground, it was like at chest level for Stallone.
Yeah.
So is the traitor or the inside person shooting at them?
Yeah, because remember they showed her a minute ago.
Okay.
Outside, yeah, and because the partner goes, "I never trusted that bitch" or whatever he said. I've never ridden a bike before. This is my first time. What did you say? It sounded like you said guac.
I was hungry. You just watched her eat fries all night long. I gotta say, the movie's got decent stunts.
Yep.
Except for that.
Just remember that guy is also in Bad Boys with Sean Penn.
Yep. I remember there was a time when
I'd rather get shot than die of diabetes.
I remember there was a time when if you were to talk about the movie Bad Boys, you'd have to say which one you were talking about.
Sean Penn.
Nowadays, you say Bad Boys and people just automatically assume you're talking about the Will Smith.
Yeah. I don't know what my end game is here, but
wow,
I'm gonna use a grenade.
That's okay. That was cool. Oh, please tell me he gets shot through the eye hole.
No.
Damn it. So every time you see somebody with a sniper scope, they have to get shot through it.
This chase scene is awesome. I like this one.
Also, that thing must have like that magazine never runs out of ammo.
I was gonna say, there's just like there's a certain point in time where I never saw anyone in an action movie reload a gun.
Yep.
And that's how dry it used to be, and then all of a sudden this road is just slick as shit.
Well, yeah, they do that for
on
lighting.
purpose,
Yeah. There's a term for that, and I can't think of what it's called. When they wet the road. Well, he's little Mad Max action there.
Shit.
Oh no! So he almost got run over again.
Apparently, we're in Colorado, I guess.
Who's the cinematographer of this one?
Let's see here. Crew.
Fuck it!
A guy named Rick Waite, or W-A-I-T-E, or Wyatt.
Wait, oh, that'd be Wait.
Yeah. So
Michael Bay stole all this shit.
Oh, and apparently he's dead. Oh, apparently he was also the cinematographer for 48 Hours, which I can kind of see.
Red Dawn and Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah. Can kind of see the 48 Hours stuff here.
Well, I've actually never seen The Adventures of Babysitting.
It's like nowadays, if you were to watch it, it's like if you're not a Chicago person, it's just kind of eh.
Although I watched it as a kid, not from Chicago, and I still enjoyed it.
It seemed to be one of those movies that like everyone in Chicago I knew thought it was the best thing ever, but like everyone else was just kind of like eh.
I still watch Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
What's the Sheriff's Tower in Chicago, isn't it?
Which one?
The big tower that Keenan the Cal climb up, that's in Chicago. What's it, the Shears Tower or something?
Well, it was the Willis, I think. It used to be the Sears Tower, but then it got bought out by another company because Sears is fucking gone. I don't even know if there's a Sears open anymore.
They're all shutting down right now.
Yeah. Oh, those poor fruits!
They're still in Miami. You got the Florida oranges.
Yeah. It's like
where the fuck are there mountains in Florida?
No, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, it's like that, and where the fuck is there a steel mill in Florida?
It's Ohio. He's gonna die because he's slow-mo.
Derp. Uncle Remus.
Oh my god, he's gonna throw her into an industrial crusher.
Oh.
On your feet, soldier!
He really likes that red a lot in this movie.
Look out, there's another montage coming up. Yeah, this is like right out of the Terminator.
Yep.
Actually, Terminator 2 kind of copied some of this stuff too.
Yep. Oh yeah, because the
Sparks,
they're in like they're in the molten steel mill.
Hey honey, why are you home early from work? I don't know, guys with shotguns showed up, so I said, you know what? I don't need to be here anymore.
And they killed the security guard, so I was like...
He never hurt anybody!
All he did was attempt to tell Brigitte Nielsen she couldn't be there.
Yeah. You need a hard hat. That's what he's trying to tell her. She needed a hard hat. What good is that going to do if you haven't pulled the fucking pin?
I'll save it for later.
Yeah. Foreshadowing.
Maybe he's going to shoot it, even though I don't know if like that would really do anything.
That probably wouldn't work.
Oh, so now we're using the laser sight. We're derp.
Gotcha.
Come on, say pick.
That's later. It's at the end.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he doesn't. He's supposed to. It's pig, but he's not saying pig. He's saying pick.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe he thinks he's in Willow.
Yeah.
Out of the way, pick.
But it's peck.
I know.
Peck.
Pick. So I don't like the shiny, sparky things.
Also, it's kind of
going to set my Aquanet on fire.
His laser scope is kind of giving away his position.
I know, right?
Oh, this is the gasoline thing, which I do. Oh yeah, I always. Oh wait, no. I killed him with my masculinity.
He stabbed him with his dick.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the guy that gets the gasoline.
Grab her by her ankles.
Yeah,
oh, you had the perfect opportunity.
Yeah. Probably would have dropped a shotgun.
It, Brigitte Nielsen. You can learn nothing from playing Red Sonja.
Okay, yeah. This part where he's just like... I mean, like, this is kind of a sadistic way to kill someone.
I barely remember this.
Yeah, like, I always remember this from as a kid. Because, well, it makes it... Because understand, this is the whole payoff of him carrying that match in his mouth around.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that. Bitches.
Yeah.
You're fired!
At least he read
Oh my god, it looks like he's wearing Michael Myers' mask.
I guess at least he read him his rights. So. I just shot a woman.
All this to kill her.
Die, bitch.
He shoots Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah.
Oh, here it comes. He's about to say pick.
Okay, so the other thing I read was that Brian Thompson, whenever you see him talking to like he's talking in this scene, he's talking to the script supervisor instead of Stallone.
Yeah.
Because Stallone thought he was too important to be on set that day because he was watching a basketball game in his trailer.
Oh.
So Brian Thompson's talking to this female script supervisor instead.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, a little bit. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just, he picked some pretty sadistic ways to kill people.
I guess the movie was originally just supposed to be this like ultra-violent gore fest.
Yeah.
And then they got cold feet, thinking that no one was going to go see it, and if it got an X rating, no one would be able to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pig. Take that, chain. Mr. Thompson's improving again.
Yeah. But so they said they didn't want to cast him because he was too nice, right?
Yeah.
He got typecast as a bad guy.
Yeah. Oh.
No!
I think he's already killed like 7.
Yeah, at this point it'd be like,
Like 70 of your guys or something.
It's not like he's unarmed.
Yeah. Pick.
This should be called Sweat, the movie.
It's like
he looks like a fucking werewolf from that angle.
yeah, or I was gonna say like fucking Darkness from Legend, just right there. What have we got
Sunlight is my destroyer.
A little boy.
Psycho bitch. Come on, you crazy bitch, get off me. Oh, no.
Misstep.
Shot myself in the toe.
I got these chains and a hook on it. Oh, fuck. This is just like that. God damn it. I just caught a reference to another Stallone movie. The movie where he fights Van Damme, Expendables 2. He's using the fucking chains just like in that.
Except the bad guy in this isn't named Villain.
Yeah. Yeah. Villain.
Yeah, sorry. When I heard that, you could hear my eyes roll.
I don't want my money's worth. And he cuts his. Also, this is the thing. Stallone in almost any movie always has this thing with eyes where he has to like have something almost stab him in the eye. Because I noticed it was like this, and then lock up, and I think something else where it's always like he's like, oh, you're about to stab me in my eye.
Oh man, I hate always scenes when people get stabbed in the eye. It's like that. It reminds me of zombie flesh eaters. I was like, oh.
Like, yeah, see,
get their head pulled into the fucking.
It's like a Lucio Fulci movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always something's always gotta almost stab his eye.
Every Lucio Fulci movie's got something happening with an eyeball in it.
Yeah.
Spiders are eating it, or gets impaled on a piece of wood or something. Or zombies squeezing the back of your head and your eyes pop out, or whatever it was.
Just let me win. Right.
This is the greatest bum fight ever.
Yeah, bum, Brock. And there it is.
It sounds like he's punching the cardboard box around the place.
Yeah, it kind of does, yeah. Who's the strongest now, bitch?
I think I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, you think he'll make
Hang
it rock?
around.
You think he'll make it rock?
Just all the burning flesh in that building must smell. Probably smells like a fucking pork rind factory.
Stick around.
I like how the flame touches him and he's dead.
Well, at least it spares us from hearing him go, "Kill me, kill me."
So originally this movie was supposed to be over 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And now
I want to see what happened in those minutes that were cut.
I wish that they would release like a director's cut or something, because I mean it's out there. I wish they'd release a director's cut of Friday the 13th Part 7, but they said they destroyed all that footage.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm trying to look for a license plate just to see if it'll say. Hey, this is exactly what happened to me in Dirty Harry.
Get a bit of deja vu.
Yeah. That's what this movie basically is, just an action movie deja vu.
It's like a compilation of everything from other good movies. I think that's why I like it so much.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's very it's very reminiscent of everything.
It's trying to be a 70s action movie, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a mixed bag of Haribo jellies. It's like everything in there.
Yeah. Wow, what a fucking liar. He just said anything.
Yeah, it's going into evidence locker.
Yeah. You've got dirt on you now. Notice all the license plates are fucking covered, because I was trying to use that as maybe a catalyst so I could figure out where they're from. God, is that fucking creep.
He does have the creep. Yeah. But the thing is, they also say he's one of the nicest people ever.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when he does it with the Cardassian makeup on Star Trek, he looks like a fucking evil, sadistic piece of shit.
Oh, and
which is the point of his character. There you go.
He would lose his fucking job.
Yeah. I just let my life flash before my eyes for a second.
I'm gonna steal this psycho's bike.
I guess they called him Marion because there was a thing in the 80s. Every hero's name was John.
Yeah.
There was John Rambo.
And that could also be a thing.
John
too,
Matrix.
Marion Morrison was John Wayne's real name. Mm-hmm. So maybe that was the connection.
That's another movie we're going to be watching pretty soon.
Don't be a John. Be a.
We're going to be watching Commando.
Be a Marion. Commando's amazing.
I love Commando.
Is it just me, or is this song kind of like, here she come down and Money? It's like Billy Idol's version of Money.
Do.
It is.
It is.
Oh, God.
My goodness.
Look at that feathered hair. How are they keeping that wig on her?
With a chin strap.
Yeah. That's her helmet. Oh.
We're stunt people.
Yo, bitch, stop kissing my neck or crash this bike.
Surprised he didn't give a Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead whenever they rode off on the motorcycle. Whose motorcycle is this? It's Zed's. Who's Zed? Zed's
it's a
dead,
chopper,
baby.
not a motorcycle. Whose chopper is this?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
It's also a very inappropriate song. You kind of it's like this happy.
We just saw a lot of people get murdered.
Yeah, we just watched the guy get burned to death after he got impaled on a giant hook. Let's just be happy.
Oh.
Are you sure this isn't sung by Frank Stallone?
Actually, look at the soundtrack. Because that was how he had a fucking Frank Stallone had a career.
That's the only reason he had a career, because his brother kept making him sing songs for his movies.
Let's see, because I know he did it for Over the Top.
Yep.
Let's see here. Go back.
He's going to do any Steven Seagal movies?
I don't think we've watched one yet, have we?
I don't know. No, I don't think we have.
We haven't. Have we watched a Van Damme movie?
Fuck, we haven't.
I don't think so.
Ah, shit.
We've never watched an Arnold movie either.
Well, we're going to.
We're going to, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first Stallone movie we've watched.
Yeah.
Go for L for Justice or Nico.
Which one?
Nico or L for Justice.
I always loved, was that Mark for Death?
Mark for Death?
Yeah, the one where
Mark for Death is good, yeah.
That
Also,
one I
Fire
saw
Down
in the
Below
theater.
is pretty good as well.
Under Siege is probably my favorite.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody fucks with me in
his
the
best.
Nobody fucks with me in the kitchen or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, Under Siege 2. Under Siege on the train.
Casey Royback.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing that's funny is that has Morris Chestnut and Katherine Heigl in that movie.
That was the first time I ever saw Katherine Heigl.
Is it My Father the Hero? Gerard Depardieu.
Yeah.
I stole that from David Spade. Let's see here.
Yeah, I saw Mark for Death and Under Siege 1 and 2 in the theater, but I saw On Deadly Ground in theater.
Yeah.
But I think those are the only ones I ever did.
That was in Alaska, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the one where he was like playing part Eskimo.
Yeah.
That was the one. Michael Caine was the bad guy with the bad dye job.
Yeah. Well, and Irving Kershner's in that too.
Yeah.
And so is John C. McKinley is in that.
That was the last one I saw in there because I was like, this is kind of bad.
Yeah.
Remember Seagal in Executive Decision? He was only in there for like 10 minutes and gets kicked out the earshot.
That's probably one of the reasons why I like that movie as much as I do, is because like I remember the trailers and all the advertising were pushing the fact that Stallone was in it, and then he dies like.
Or Seagal.
Steven Seagal. That he was in it, and then like when you see the movie, like he's in it for 10 minutes and he gets killed. And I was like, okay, that was kind of awesome.
Yeah. And it ends up being more of
it's a Kurt Russell
movie, yeah. And that one has a lot of people. Like Kurt Russell, Halle Berry. Oh, and
John Leguizamo.
Marla Maples is in that too. Ooh, yeah.
You sound so thrilled.
Well, she has horrible taste in men.
So that was Cobra.
Yeah.
Cobra, fantastic movie. I love it.
I haven't seen it in probably 10 years. So
it's like a big mix of every movie. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah, it's like a big melting pot of every action.
Yeah, it's just like it's almost like they took a focus group and are like, okay, what are like what are the things that people love about action movies, and let's throw them all in this movie.
Yep.
And it also even kind of has like almost like
is it trying to be homage or is it trying to plagiarize?
Because there's also like almost a weird like horror aspect to it as well, because of like the whole like a slasher film, like slasher horror film.
Well, don't forget slasher movies are really popular at that time too.
Yeah.
So I guess they're trying to appeal to everybody, but don't forget like the aim of it originally was going to be this super gory action movie, but they got cold feet and cut all the violence out.
Yep.
Wasn't Stallone in some like sort of porno movie, like his full?
It was a party at Rocky and Studs, or not Rocky.
The one that early in his career.
Yeah, well, not Rocky and Studs. It was a party at maybe Jackie and Studs or something. And then eventually they
it was Lords of Dogtown or something.
Yeah, but no, prior and like he did the it's basically just sort of like it was an X-rated sort of like not hardcore porno, but it was basically
softcore. You
see his dong. I watched it because I was curious, and I will say this: that dude had a massive '70s bush. I was just like, "Wow, Rocky, what the fuck?"
Not Rocky, called Bushy.
Yeah, but no, it's a party. I think it's a party at Jackie and Studs or something like that. And then they after Rocky came out,
Lords of Flatbush. That's
right. But when Rocky came out, they re-released the X-rated movie and called it The Italian Stallion.
Rocky and Bushwinky.
Yeah.
Bushwinkle.
Yeah, but no, that dude had so much bush. I was like, ugh. And then, of course, years later, he gets in like a really raunchy sex scene with Sharon Stone in The Specialist.
Which was the most unsexy love scene I think I've ever seen. I'm like, wow, I feel like I'm watching like two robots bang. It was so bad. I hate that movie so much, The Specialist. I saw that in the theater with the it was right after Basic Instinct came out. I was like, I want to see more Sharon Stone tits.
Yeah. Well, and
then I was like, why does she look like she's orange?
And Eric, I don't know, like Eric Roberts always has a soft spot for me just because it's like me and actually it's Caleb will always do like our shitty Eric Roberts impression. It's like, my sister Julia we used to talk.
I ran into him. I ran into him at a movie theater in Schaumburg. Yeah, he was coming out, and my mom. It was me, my mom, my dad, and my cousin. We're going to go see the second Fantastic Four movie. We're walking in, and he was walking out, and I'm like,
"Did you recognize him?"
Well, I did, and my mom did, but no one else did. But we're like,
"Did you
what
say
the fuck?"
anything?
No, but we're like, "What the fuck does he have to do with Chicago?" He was filming The Dark Knight.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
and we were like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, I understand that." And then we're like, "But what the fuck was he watching here?" And my mom goes, Oh, wait a minute! Isn't his daughter's movie playing right now?
Oh,
it was
Nancy Drew. Yeah,
it was a Nancy Drew movie.
Yeah, because Emma Roberts is his daughter. Yeah,
and we're like, oh, he probably came here because he was in town to go see the Nancy Drew movie to see his daughter's movie. And we're like, oh, that's kind of cool.
But anyway, no, I always think of him as from this is one we probably need to add to it. Best of the Best.
Oh Jesus!
Whenever he dislocates his shoulders, like tape it off. Tommy, pop it back in.
I think I've seen that movie once. I think I've seen the third one more than
the second one. Well, what's great is like that one. The first Best of the Best movie is sort of like, oh man, it's kind of like a Rocky, Karate Kids, and inspirational underdogs fighting type of story. And then the second one,
out martial arts movie.
Yeah, and ultra like the first one's like I think PG-13.
Yeah,
and the second one is
it was like the Karate Kid almost.
You know? But the second one is R because of all like the arm breaking and shit.
And I saw the third one. The third one it turned into a goddamn we got rocket launchers and shit.
Yeah, that's the one where he's fighting the whites. Fighting the white supremacists and
I think they made 4 of those.
Oh,
but anyway,
God.
Cobra.
Yes, Cobra.
Some applause.
Cobras hiss. Panthers meow.
Where's G.I. Joe? It's a piece of shit, but it's an entertaining.
It's entertaining, yeah. I mean, it is one that just fucking smoke a bowl and just enjoy it, you know? Just enjoy the ride, you know?
It does have a ton of plot holes and really stupid mistakes.
Yeah.
That should have been cut. I mean, I'm sure they had a second take of Brigitte Nielsen getting her IV put in.
Yeah, or like I said, the blaring obvious, I'm wearing my fucking microphone.
You see this, guys? This is shit I wouldn't even notice. You guys got a fucking eye for it there, though, so... I gotta be honest, I'm very skeptical about every movie I watch now. I'm gonna be looking at every little point of detail.
When I was a little kid, I would notice. I remember we went to go see, what was it, Ace Ventura 2?
Yeah.
And there's a part where Jim Carrey's talking to this guy in his safari room, and he had a chess table.
Yeah.
And between shots, the chess pieces would move around, and I noticed that they're all in different places every time the camera would move.
Yeah.
I was like, is that intentional, or is that it's a fuck up?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's probably a fuck up. They just didn't notice and didn't think anyone would notice.
Well, also in Forrest Gump, there's the one with there's the famous iron in the background scene with whenever he goes to see Jenny after he tells the story and all that shit, then he goes and finds that he has a kid or whatever. Yeah. There's an ironing board in the background. You see an iron, and it's up. It's behind Jenny, then in the background, and then it shows that shot again, and the iron is down. And then it's back up again later on. So it's like...
Well, watch X-Men 2 now.
Okay,
watch X-Men 2. There's that scene where, at the very end, they're in Alkali Lake, and they're in that dam or whatever it was, right? Yeah. And Nightcrawler teleports into that area where the kids are being held under that floor, right? When they show all the kids in the room, and you hear Nightcrawler, he's up above, they show the area he's going to teleport into before he gets there. And if you look, he's already there, hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, and you just
hear, and then you hear the poof, and then he walks out of the shadows. I'm like, he was standing there before we even fucking teleported into the room. It was like they figured that the shadow would cover him up, but the high def ruined it.
That shit. Yeah, no, high def does kind of ruin movies that were near and dear to you. Yeah. You know. But anyhow, well, thanks for joining us, I should say. You know, and choosing Cobra for us this week.
It was a fun ride, and you've pointed out a lot of things that I never even noticed. But I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna be like, fuck this movie. You probably ruined this movie for me.
Oh my god, it's a microphone! Yeah. Definitely thanks for staying up this late for this.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Crazy shit is this is normally when we start.
Yeah, we start. We usually right now
you guys are like 6 hours behind.
7:40. We normally would have started maybe 20 minutes ago. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast.
Remember, share. Share is important. Share it with a loved one, with someone. Even if you don't like our podcast, if it's someone you hate, just keep sending it to them.
Do you think there's any damage?